Hi, this is Ms. Govan, and your STEM tech assignment this week is optional, but if you choose to do it, the assignment is to make a Google website. Now, in this time of remote learning, it's a nice place where you could put all your language arts assignments, all your math assignments, all your STEM assignments, even videos of you doing PE. It could be a nice record of your learning. So it's very easy to create a Google website. If you look here is a website that I created for teachers, teaching them how to use different technologies. Here's another website that I created for you all for this remote learning time. It's got my STEM challenges, it's got technology videos, it's got slideshows, etc. So if you want to create your own, well, how you do that is you go to your drive and you hit new. Now, if you go to more, one of the options is Google Sites. And we've never explored this, but why not? So if you click on Google Sites, you're going to create a brand new site. Now, don't worry about the privacy for this because you can set it so only you can see it. You can set it so only people with the links can see it. So here is your sort of blank website. The first thing you want to do is up here, there are 3 tabs: Insert, Pages, and Themes. You want to go to Themes. And you just, right now it's on simple and you can change the color. Or you can go to this one and you can change the font style. You can go to this one. This one is very cool. Vision is very cool because it has an image. And then you can go up here and you can select an image. They have a whole image library that you can choose from, their gallery. Now, I always choose this one because that's sort of my signature theme, but you can choose a beach scene, you can choose all kinds of things. So if you select, then it changes that. You can choose the header type. Right now it's, you can make the banner larger, you can make the banner really large. Whoa! And you can say, this is, let's say your name is George. You can say this is George's website. Okay, so there's the beginning of I don't like a very big banner like that, so I will go to header type and I'll just make it a regular old banner. There's George's website. Once you've set the theme, then you can just leave that and you can go on to, Insert is really the best place for you to start experimenting with creating your website. First thing you want to do is choose a text box, and in the moment you click on that, it's going to appear. So then you say let's try that again. This will be a record of my remote learning. If you click on it so that it's highlighted, you can make that big. You can center it. There's different things you can't do. You can't change the color of it. That's one thing about the Google sites that I find a little frustrating. But if you go over here, because the color goes with the theme, but you can change the background of different sections. So this will be a record of my remote learning. The part I love about Google Sites are these templates right here. So you can grab a template. Again, you just click on it and it shows up. And say you want to say, this is my language arts section. And you can say, this is where I will post my language arts work. Again, make it blue, and you can make it a little bit bigger. You can center it. You can fix it just like it would be a doc. For 6th grade, let's say. And then then this is very cool because it's pre-made and it's ready to upload a picture. It can upload something from your drive. It can upload a video from YouTube. So the thing that I like to do, so say you had a collection of poetry or a document that had poetry, you can go right in there, you can go to your drive and you can select it. Then you want to add another section. So let's say this is going to be your math, and you can move things around so that it's not learning. Let's just say math. Double click it, make it blue, center it, and this is, you can go up here, you can copy this, Control Z, you can Control V, and then you just change that to math. Work, etc. And then again, you can put whatever is happening here. You can go over to this and you can make different sections, different colors, so that it's very clear to see. And again, the colors come with the theme. That's the one thing about it that I wish you could customize the colors a little better. And then lastly, let's add a section for your STEM work. Whoops, that's not STEM. Center it, paste. This is where I will post my STEM work. So frustrating that I'm such a terrible typist. Okay. And then if you go into here and you're searching from your drive, it'll pop up all your drives. It's a Google site, so interfaces with any of your Google products. If I go into my teaching folders, now you can see that I'm very much a proponent of folders. I have thousands of folders, and that's how I organize my work. So if I go to my portfolio of learning, I have a model sort of portfolio of learning. I can click on it, and now it's just, I can make this larger and it will automatically make the text smaller. I can make it larger this way. You can really play around with things. With a slideshow that you brought in, so this is a slideshow, you can do a cool thing where you can make it scroll through automatically. And you hit done, and it will just scroll through your slideshow. See, it's just starting to scroll through. Or you can turn that off. I tend to find that annoying, so I turn it off and I hit done. So then if we go back, if we close that and insert, you can insert all kinds of things. You can insert table of contents, an image carousel. Say you want to have an image, a series of pictures that are just going through all the time. You can insert a button. Now buttons usually bring you to pages, and we won't talk about pages this time. You can insert Google YouTube videos. You can insert maps, slides, which is what I inserted here. There's all kinds of things you can do, but you want to make sure that it's private. So you go up to the little person with the plus next to their face, and you go to right here, the second one where it says published, and you change it so that specific, so anyone can find and view, like in the world. You don't want that one. Anyone at Windsor Center, you probably don't want that one. But specific people, so that's specific people with the link, and you say save. Then it's going to ask you who can change it. So if you go to who can edit it, you don't want anyone to edit your thing, and you don't want even anyone with the link to edit it. And so you want to be able to be the only person who can edit it, so you just turn it off. You're not sharing the editing privileges at all. So you just make sure it's off. You hit done. And then to see what it's going to look like, you have to give it a name. And the name is going to be this long Google link, and then the very last thing you type in at is going to show up after the slash bar right there. So let's say George's site. Now it doesn't like lots of hyphens or caps, but if you hit publish, and don't worry, it's only published for those people who have the link. But if you go to what it looks like for those people who have the link, it looks like this. George's website. This will be a record of my remote learning, language arts, math, STEM. You have to click out of that to go back to the editing. And then you can share it. You can share the link. You can copy the link and you can share that link with me, your STEM teacher, to show me your site. Again, you also have to title it, just like any kind of Google Doc. You have to give it a title. And play around with that. That is your assignment, should you choose to accept it this week. Okay, have fun with it.